So I think you're seeing an energized party who's really ready to stand up for a lot of very important issues.
This is not about a rebuke of Republican ideas. This isn't a rebuke of conservative values or agendas. This is a rebuke of a candidate.
Two very different views of last night's Alabama Senate race, won by the Democrat, Doug Jones. Democrats feel this is a sign of things to come. Republicans are saying, well, not so fast. So the question tonight from my think tank, we've got Leslie Bauer and Dave Baker with us. Let me start with you first, Leslie. Is this the beginning of a change and a shift here in the South?
You know, I think that it is indicative of a change that's already occurring in the South. I mean, you can look at what happened in the Atlanta metro area and in the Athens suburbs just in November and December of this year. We flipped 2 House seats in the Athens-Watkins area, and we broke the supermajority in the state Senate with the election of Jen Jordan to the state Senate in December. It's a great momentum moving and a great indicator of what's been going on and what's still to come.
So, Dave, what's going on here? I mean, there's a Democrat senator now from Alabama, and as Leslie said, things are changing here as well.
First one in 25 years, but as President Trump said in a tweet this morning to Doug Jones, he said, congratulations on winning a hard-fought battle, but we'll be back very soon.
All right.
This never ends.
Do you think that there's a change in the air here, that all of a sudden what was presumed to be Republican all the time, you might end up losing a lot more ground down here?
No, I really wouldn't make too much out of last night's results. It was a special election in a lot of ways. Alabama is a state that President Trump won last year by 28 points. That was a landslide. And he still has very strong support in Alabama and really the rest of the country that voted for him.
And Charles Barkley, you know, Hall of Fame basketball player and announcer now, but getting politically involved here. And here's what he said about the relationship between the Democrat Party and African Americans. Take a listen.
Well, this is a wake-up call for Democrats. Your Democrats, and I told Mr. Jones this, and I love Doug, they've taken the black vote and the poor vote for granted for a long time. It's time for them to get off their and start making life better for black folks and people who are poor. They've always had our votes, and they have abused our votes, and this is a wake-up call.
Is this a wake-up call for Democrats? Have they done enough for African Americans and poor folks who have been supporting this party?
You know, I think that the black turnout in Alabama was critical to Doug Jones's win. 98% of black women supported Doug Jones, and 95% of black men voted for Doug Jones. That said, I think that, you know, within the grassroots movements, especially in the South, we're having a lot of very challenging conversations about how to best make sure that the candidates that we put forward on the ballot are representing not just white issues or not just issues that are specific to a certain class or race, but issues that are representative of the whole party.
Dave, and let me ask you, Dave, about the president, right? Is he going to help or hurt things for the rest of the Republican Party moving forward now?
Oh, I think he very much helps things.
How?
Well, again, he just has overwhelming support in Alabama and in so much of the rest of the country. He carried just about every battleground state in last year's election. He won 30 states to Hillary Clinton's 20. The Democratic Party has so alienated not only their core constituency, but quite frankly, working class voters of all races.
I don't necessarily think that the country is skewing more Republican. I think that we've seen a resurgence, especially here in Georgia, in the North Atlanta suburbs, of activists that are taking up candidacy, that are really working to bring grassroots issues to the ballot, and that are really leaning more Democratic at the ballot when they go there.
We got the big midterms coming up. I want to thank you both. We're out of time for now, but I'm sure you'll be back because there's a whole bunch more we got to talk about. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Thanks very much.